Number 5, a team that AP poll and many people in college basketball are kind of they're going under the radar. And Zach, let me have you talk about the Houston Cougars, because you're a guy who believes in them and would probably agree with his top five slot.
Yeah, definitely. I had them at number 5 this week, despite the 3 losses. Was a little concerned with the San Diego State one, but San Diego State's a good squad. Overtime loss. They also, I think, lost in overtime to Alabama and then lost a really close one to Auburn. So nothing to be ashamed of in the losses, but not something you see. You don't really see Houston with 3 losses already. We're kind of accustomed to them winning a lot. I think they'll be fine. LJ Cryer, I think, is somebody I trust more than most players in college basketball. Jawan Roberts, in his 80th year of college, is still doing his thing on the glass. They're just so athletic. They'll be fine. Maybe not national title favorites right now, but definitely in that Final Four contenders group, for no doubt.
Final Four, Vlad, where would you put Houston?
Yeah, I do like Houston as well. Only thing is, if they were to run in to another good team, which they will if they get deep in the tournament, say in the Sweet 16 or Elite 8, and they have a game where Cryer just isn't really there. They've had a couple of games where they've still found ways to win, but Cryer's been in the single digits in points. Maybe that kills them. So I'll just be a little different, I guess, here and say second weekend, but I wouldn't blink an eye if they're in the national championship or Final Four either.
I'm going to go with Vlad on this one. I think that, although I think they're definitely a top 10 team and are underrated, I can't say that they've been better than Tennessee and would have a higher ceiling than the Volunteers, mainly just because that loss to San Diego State. That was rough.
Quick question on it. Do you want to do solely based off what they've done so far, maybe a mix of what they've done and what we think they can do?
I'd say a mix.
Okay, cool. That's kind of what I was doing. Okay, perfect.
I think that the Cougars, obviously I love Kelvin Sampson, love that program. But like Vlad said, I wouldn't be surprised, because there are going to be a lot of good teams in the Sweet 16. Wouldn't be surprised if they run into a team and their offense just kind of lets them down, because the defense will travel, intensity will travel, but wouldn't be surprised if they ran in. I mean, they were getting eaten up by Miles Bird,